From secret perverted orgies to secret society rituals, there's wild speculation about what goes on behind the doors of the famed music producer's mansion. Rappers expose what really happened at P. Diddy's wild parties. We live in an age of conspiracy theories and rumors. Few are wilder than those targeting music producer and musician Sean P. Diddy Combs. P. Diddy really became a big name in the music business when he formed Bad Boys Entertainment in 1993. He signed huge acts like Lil' Kim, Boyz II Men, Aretha Franklin, Faith Evans, Mariah Carey, and Method Man. But it wasn't until he signed Christopher "Biggie" Smalls Wallace that his label really took off. After Biggie died, he embarked on his own musical career, starting with the tribute song "I'll Be Missing You." That topped the Billboard charts and led to his hit debut album, No Way Out. Other than music, he's gone on to spread his wings in other forms of pop entertainment. P. Diddy had his own reality TV show, Making the Band. The mogul also took his success in music and TV and started acting in films like Monsters Ball and Get Him to the Greek. But for all his successes, controversy has followed close behind him like a shadow, determined to spoil his legacy. Some were well-founded, like the nightclub shooting in 1999.
I had nothing to do with a shooting in this club. I want to make this 100% clear. I had nothing to do with a shooting in this club.
When a young rapper under Diddy's label, Jamal Shine Barrow, opened fire, injuring 3 people. Diddy was accused of misleading authorities and trying to get the gun hidden. He was cleared of all charges. The incident didn't help his reputation, however. Rumors, stories, theories, and innuendo have gone hand in hand with Combs. While these stories have been circulating for a long time, let's go over some of the claims, starting with the death of his biggest musical act and former friend, Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls. In the mid-1990s, Notorious B.I.G. was maybe not only the biggest rapper in the world, he was also one of the most successful musicians, period. That was until Tupac Shakur hit the scene alongside musicians like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, headed by Death Row Records' Suge Knight. Suddenly, there was a rivalry between rappers from the East and West Coast. Each side was determined to come out and top and be crowned the best. While things kept on heating up, no one could have predicted the tragedies that would come out of them. Things got so bad between Bad Boy, Diddy's label, and Death Row that it was rumored that P. Diddy put out a $1 million contract out on Tupac and Suge Knight's lives. Detective Greg Carding, who worked on the case after Tupac's mysterious murder on September 6, 1996, said that he had reason to believe that Diddy hired an LA Crip named Dwayne Keith D. Davis to kill Tupac. This came from P. Diddy's heavy gang ties in the Los Angeles area and Death Row's association with the Bloods. That widely believed theory also led people to surmise that the night that Biggie got shot up in his car was also Diddy's doing, because it was retaliation for Tupac's death. According to them, the unknown shooter who killed Wallace were actually targeting Diddy, they just hit the wrong vehicle. While none of this has ever been proven, fast forward decades and the rumors about P. Diddy have taken the forefront again, after the mysterious illness of actor Jamie Foxx put him in the hospital suddenly on April 13, 2023.
Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
Why? Because before that, Jamie Foxx had come forward and talked about one of his experiences as a young entertainer. Foxx claimed that he was invited to a party at Combs' home when he was only a teenager. When he was there, he saw all sorts of wild stuff, which included prominent figures engaging in orgies and homosexual acts. According to Foxx, he was silent about it for a long time because of the reputation P. Diddy had in regards to dealing with people who exposed his secret lifestyle. Since he went public, conspiracy theorists everywhere started to speculate. What if Diddy somehow poisoned Foxx? Jamie Foxx wasn't the only celebrity that claimed weird things happened at P. Diddy's parties. Rapper Fabulous said that he couldn't handle the lengths that people went to at the celebrations. He'd been to several of Diddy's parties, and while he never talked about anything strange happening, he did admit that he just couldn't keep up with everyone. While on Foxhole Radio, a satellite radio show on Sirius XM, rapper Xzibit once said that he was out partying with P. Diddy when the music producer unexpectedly took him out to a gay nightclub. At the time, that took him by surprise.
I don't know. I wasn't there. You know, I got a call one day and they were saying, yo, man, 50 Cent.
But later he said that he had no beef with Diddy and was just shocked, that's all. 50 Cent wasn't nearly as cordial when talking about Diddy. 50 is never shy about talking about what he thought of P. Diddy and his sexuality. In an infamous interview on The Breakfast Club, Jackson talked about it at length.
Usually called Puff Gay. Does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
And how P. Diddy was a famously closeted gay man. But we have to take his accusations with a grain of salt. There has been a long-running feud between the two entertainers and businessmen. While that doesn't mean you can't believe 50, it definitely means you can't just take his accusations at face value. Speaking of the radio, extremely successful and very outspoken radio host Wendy Williams has made similar accusations against P. Diddy. While hosting her show on Hot 97, Williams went so far as to claim that she had a sex tape with him and a musician under his label, Loon. Things got heated between them when she insulated that he later got her fired from the station. But the two made up publicly on her television show, burying the hatchet after 2 decades of fighting. One of the things that supposedly backed up people's claims about P. Diddy were his social media posts supporting openly queer musician Lil Nas X. After Lil Nas X made out with a man during the 2021 BET Awards, Diddy released a tweet saying, "Lil Nas X did that. Be fearless." The famously homophobic rap community didn't take it well and urged Diddy to come out of the closet. One of the nastier theories and rumors including Diddy involved the formation of Bad Boy. According to online gossipers, he was able to get funding after selling his body to famous producer Clive Davis. There is literally not a single shred of evidence backing this up, however. The more likely way he got the money was by being smart, business savvy, or receiving a loan. Jay Versace, a social media star, claimed that while he was at one of Diddy's parties, the middle-aged music producer bent him over a bed and tried to have sex with him. While it's definitely possible, it's hard to ignore the fact that Versace's whole living comes from clout. What better way to get it than to claim one of the most famous personalities in the music business tried to have their way with him? Last up comes rapper and actor T.I. T.I. claimed that he'd partied with Diddy on several occasions. But he had to stop because when Diddy and his friends got too drunk, they started acting a little too, as he put it, homosexual. Again, it's important to state that none of these claims against P. Diddy or accusations about what happens in his personal life or parties have been proven. A very real possibility that no one seems to want to accept for whatever reason is that a man who's seen friends and loved ones die, survived decades in the music industry, and came out the other side from countless beefs might have simply grown up, something that the rap industry and culture seemingly refused to do. So when it comes to these accusations, especially the more out there ones, we can't take these rappers and entertainers at their word. What did rappers expose about what happens at P. Diddy's wild parties? Just their own homophobia.